Coors Field in Denver, we've got baseball on this Wednesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball.
And now,
next,
your 2021 Colorado Rockies.
Austin Gomber gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Ketel Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Pitch popped up. Helton is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please ask.
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he fouls this one off. We're just underway here in Denver. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Nunez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now the pitch. Fuentes trying to get there. And it's fouled away. windup and the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2. You work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Brandon Webb is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Webb, a 27-year-old, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's the 2-2. Turned on down the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Debo, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. And that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So now here is Larry Walker looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Colorado. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One pitch on its way. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one.
Foul ball.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Escobar stands at second with no outs. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
No, that's up.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Batting it.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A little bouncer. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Brandon Webb, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Fouled off. Two and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just short, hit hard. There is Ahmed. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ketel Marte. Now here's the first offering. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In now as Dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1.
Ball 4.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steve Finley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, no.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Walker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping up is Eduardo Escobar, and they're runners at the corners now. Now the first pitch.
Ball up.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. In there, 2-1. To 2-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Popped him up. Helton has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies nothing. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Austin Gomber, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he got him swinging. Austin Gomber sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, Todd Helton. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now it's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
One out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now here is Christian Walker, struck out in his first at-bat.
Christian Walker.
Now here's the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Brandon Webb.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Webb, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ketel Marte. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the AB on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Matt Kemp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Dante Bechet. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 2-2.
Ball, no.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
A lot of indecision there on that
right
check
fielder.
swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Carlos
attention,
Estevez
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
54, Carlos Estevez.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
Luis Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Estevez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner towards first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Halfway home tonight from Denver, it's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 3.
And now Dom Nunez, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
First offering.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Next to hit, Christian Walker grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ahmed aboard here at first with nobody out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kemp will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Webb.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Webb. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 4.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-0. Raimel Tapia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Nope.
No.
3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Yep. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Helton.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Garrett Hampson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0 to down.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in for the Rockies, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball.
Hampson
No strike.
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch.
No.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready with the 3-1.
Ball 4.
And he misses
Inside.
again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bechet. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Here's
Outside.
a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0.
Ah!
Two down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ben Bowden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ben Bowden.
As Drupal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, left field, Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
No strike.
And the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And gone up into the second deck.
So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Steve Finley, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Fuentes onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runners on first with 1 down. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. Runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Robert Stevenson.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
No.
Stevenson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems
high in the air, deep down the left field line. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, make it 9-0. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Three runs already home here. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Ahmed is off at first with 2 away. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Webb.
In now, Brandon Webb, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the D-backs 9 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, Larry Walker.
First pitch on its way.
Down low.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball.
No.
Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Josh Fuentes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Vital Marte. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Outside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in once again is Asdrubal Cabrera. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
Ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ball 2.
2-0 to count.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's the 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Steve Finley will be next. Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Givens will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate is Steve Finley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Next, here is Eduardo Escobar. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Now it'll be Dom Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The first baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Todd Helton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on the way. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Number 55 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 55.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No ball.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Down is full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Popped up. Escobar camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
No. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. Kelly has got it, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Rockies 1. And stepping in, Carson Kelly 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Carson Kelly.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Story scoops it up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Arizona's on top, 9-1. Now into the box, Dante Bechet starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's a strike.
And it's fouled away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Next to stand in is Larry Walker.
33. Larry Walker.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 out, nobody on. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Escobar is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ready now is Trevor Story. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 2-2 one more time. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Arizona took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Webb gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Austin Gomber was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.